Hey everybody, it's me. And as you guys know, last Disgaea episode I showed you guys how to really increase your stats. Well, think of this as a second part and how I can show you how to increase them faster. So, you're going to have to know what level you feel comfortable with and you can complete easily. Me, that's Martial Training 3 because I just have to go out a few steps and then I can use Capture. You're going to have to go into your squads and assign someone to Capture, to the Capture squad, and don't forget you're going to have to max it out, okay? Capture squad, I have Planar in it because that's the character I level up, and I mainly go off of for now. So as you can see, decent stats. It's maxed out in levels, can't get any higher. I have no prisoners, as you've seen, because it requires prisoners levels. So by capturing enemies at a higher level, it'll increase their level that you go and it'll increase your level that you capture them at by increasing their stars, which you can do in the cheat shop, which you're going to have to do. You can set any of these whatever you want. I always have set at EXP. It just goes better. You can go, then you want to go flip to the next page, or flip to the page where it says enemy strength. Because I don't know if somebody goes left or right, I don't know. But you might want to have auto heal on it base. It's not really that big of a deal. But you have to find the star setting that works best for you. For me, 11 works fine. Sorry about that, but in order to know this, you're going to have to do some testing. For me, they're like the 600 levels, and they have high enough defense, so I can't capture them. Okay, a good way to test is go to that star level, do it once. If you can't if they're too high to capture, you can't then go down to lower star levels. So that works out fine. But like I said, I go to Martial Training, third trial. As you can see, I'll just do this 5 times. It goes by pretty fast once you set this up. Also, you're gonna have to have some dexterity in your fingers. So as you see, that was 1. You guys can time this if you'd like. And that's 2. So it goes by pretty quickly. You can really do this. Now I have mine set at 11, so they're gonna be like the 600 levels. I'll show you real quick what they are on this next one. So as you guys can see, like level 662. So then you're gonna go to you're gonna use capture 3 on them because it's a 3x3 and they're too big for capture 2. So you need that. And then you clear it in 1 turn, goes by fast. That was number 3 as well. This is number 4. So, yeah. This actually works out way faster. It turns out to be way faster because unlike the other one, you're just using that one to get up to higher stats but at a slower pace. So, the lower the enemy, the less the number of enemies, but you can then increase the stars from there. And then the higher the star number, meaning that just means the higher their levels and their stats will be, because that just increase their strength. That's just increase their strength, whatnot. But you can also use these guys then to also max out or increase the stuff. So yeah, but a good way to test is when capturing them. I think that was 4, but oh well, that was 4 then. You're gonna go into interrogation. Remember, you have to have this interrogate to max prisoner list. 30. You want to do it 21 or 22 times, just because then that's that works out pretty best. But if you keep in mind, if you do 22, you're gonna have to kill 4 enemies because then you can only hold 128. But because by doing that one, you'll have 132, but you can't have 132. So you guys do the math to do that. As you see, I can't interrogate them anymore. I can't solicitate. I can check them. I can make them a citizen. But I'm going to extract them. I'm going to extract all of them into 1 items magic extract. Now, if you guys look at that carefully, that's why I'm holding it like this. That was 4 times. That's already really high stats, like 2,000 and almost in all. It's just lacking in the intelligence, the speed, and your special attack points. Use that. I'm gonna use it on planar, and if you guys watch watch your HP, your SP, and then the stats. By pressing it, you notice it's a split second before, but the stats increase, and then it'll show you the screen. So you can do that, and then another good thing if you do, you can have the alchemist set. You can set up so you have right now I just have this stuff in because it's more convenient for me. So I have the XP potion 5, which it's hard to get up to this level. So, but you're gonna go to like this. I have this stuff set up just because usually it's 80% of my HP I get recovered. That gives me barely any noticeable experience, but it's good. Mana potion helps me get mana for when I want to do some of them, but I do that, and then you can also increase that in the squad shop. So, and then if you also want to increase their stats faster, but if you're doing EXP, you then will. It takes a while, but if you do all that void site, if you do the void site, if you finish up to void, or you finish up to the point of you can do on the carnage world, then you're gonna want to do then is you should have unlocked then the Elite 4 squad. It's post game stuff for those of you guys who haven't completed the game, but you're gonna want to assign. As you can see, you can by doing this you can increase the rate up to 100%. I've done the math. You can increase the rate up to doubling what you get. So then the growth rate of stats is basically what it does. But it lowers the EXP, so you'll be in slower levels, but it really increases the growth rate. And then by increasing that, so I could put player and R in here, but then I would lose the capturing stuff, so I don't do that. But I can then do the cheat shot. You can then, if you put it all in EXP, it'll only be lowering this by like 25%. So you'd be at like, if I'm correct, if you finish up to the void side quest, you should be able to at like this area. Where you have 850 G points. So if you have like this, it's set up. So yeah, you can set it just up any way you'd like, but yes, this is probably one of the most efficient by putting it into EXP. Now, just set it now. Like I said, you can adjust these, because if you get stronger, you can increase them or decrease them. I'm going to try 12, just up here. I think it'd be better if I just did this. Maxed out, okay? 20, as you can see, I'll show you guys what I mean when I say find your start level. Mine's like halfway. So, go back to your level. Then, if you look, they have really high defense. But that also means their levels increase. So then, I guess I'm that strong now. But once you do that, you really increase their stats, and then by doing that, yada yada yada, it goes by pretty fast if you do it. If you do that, your level twice, you should be able to go up by a lot. And if you get to the point where I did it, I've only done it a few times, but as you can see, it works out really well. Now, as you guys remember last time, it was like 2,000 already. Now, if I'm correct, this one should start out in the thousands, just from one. Keep in mind, there's only 6 here. So, normally you have like 7 on a page at a time. So, it's not that bad if you do that, but then extract all of them. Use it. Now, that's like, okay, I was wrong. It's like 5,000. It's gonna be like that. So, but keep in mind that's a lot for just that already. So, and then if you do this a lot of times, but you don't use the magic extracts, you can then go into the strategy assembly, or you do, or you just eliminate all the enemies on a map at a time. You then go down. You're gonna do the. Where is it? Oh, I missed it. It should be blank for me right now. Yeah, these two. One of these two. You can either go through. Sorry, I'm trying to think of it. The double illusion map area, where you get where you can get a lot of magic fragments because there are 100 enemies on that map. So you can get a lot from that. If you condense them after doing it a few times, you'll get pretty good. You can get like the 100 150 stats from that. But that's a bit of a slower pace, so capturing works more efficiently. And like I said, if you set it up like this, your stats increase. You'll go way faster in a day by doing it this way. But you're gonna go to a condensed magic extract. You're gonna have to do that. So yeah, like it says, you need at least 2 unpreserved magic extracts to condense. So basically that means is you need 2 magic extracts that you haven't used yet in order to do that. So like I said, as you can see, my stats, my defense is over 100,000, so you can get 10 million in stats total, so this is going to be the quickest way to do it. But that's all, and I will see you guys later.